Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. What happens when revenge turns into something dangerously close to real love? Because Electra just made a move that shocked everyone in Los Angeles. And Will Spencer is definitely not ready for it. After discovering Will betrayed her and used their relationship as part of a power play, Electra decided she wouldn't cry over it. She would get even. Her shocking solution, announcing an engagement to RJ Forrester in front of all of Los Angeles, igniting a war between love, revenge, and two powerful families. Everything started with a moment that fans will probably replay for years, because it completely changed the emotional landscape of the season. Electra finally learned the truth about Will Spencer, and it wasn't just a simple betrayal. She discovered that Will hadn't only lied to her. She had actually used their relationship as leverage in a much bigger game within the Spencer empire. For Electra, that realization cut deeper than ordinary heartbreak. It made her feel like she had been nothing more than a piece on someone else's chessboard. That was the moment something inside her shifted. The emotional, open-hearted version of Electra that viewers had known suddenly hardened. Instead of wanting closure or an apology, she wanted something far more dramatic. She wanted revenge, and not the quiet kind either. Electra wanted a move that would hit Will exactly where it hurt the most, his pride. And that's when RJ Forrester unexpectedly became part of the plan. RJ, the son of Rich Forrester and Brooke Logan, couldn't be more different from Will, where Will thrives on ambition and control. RJ is known for being thoughtful and grounded. Within the younger generation of the Forrester family, he is often seen as the emotional anchor, the one person who genuinely values loyalty, honesty, and family above everything else. His return to Los Angeles has already stirred things up within the Forrester world, but no one expected him to become the centerpiece of Electra's revenge. At first, the connection between Electra and RJ looked innocent enough. They shared a few conversations at Forrester Creations, exchanged glances during meetings, and slowly seemed to develop a natural chemistry to outsiders. It looked like a normal friendship growing into something deeper. But behind the scenes, Electra was carefully guiding every step. Aligning herself with RJ did two things at once. It placed her firmly within the powerful Forrester circle, and it sent a very clear message to Will Spencer that she had moved on. And not just moved on, she had moved up. The real shock came during a glamorous fashion event at Forrester Creations. The room was packed with the elite of Los Angeles, designers, executives, and powerful families from both the Forrester and Spencer worlds. In the middle of the event, Electra suddenly stepped forward and took the stage. Without warning, as she made a stunning announcement that instantly silenced the entire room. She declared that she and RJ Forrester were engaged. For a moment, nobody knew how to react. Even RJ himself looked completely stunned. Yes, he had grown close to Electra, and yes, he had started to develop real feelings for her. But a public engagement announcement was something he never expected. Yet the intensity of the moment swept him up, and instead of denying it, he confirmed it in front of everyone. The crowd erupted in applause, but across the room one person stood frozen, Will Spencer. The expression on his face said everything: shock, disbelief, and beneath it all, something that looked suspiciously like regret. For the first time, Will wasn't the one pulling the strings. Electra had outmaneuvered him in a way he never saw coming. And she had done it by aligning herself with his rival family and a man who represented everything he wasn't. The fallout started almost immediately. Within the Spencer camp, tensions rose quickly as Bill Spencer began questioning how this sudden engagement might affect their influence and reputation. Over at Forrester Creations, reactions were mixed. Brooke Logan cautiously supported the idea, hoping that her son had genuinely found happiness. Rich Forrester, however, remained skeptical. He sensed that there might be more behind Electra's decision than simple romance. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. Behind closed doors, Electra's motivation started to surface. In public, she played the role of loving fiancé perfectly. But in private conversations, with confidence, it became clear that her anger toward Will hadn't faded. She wanted him to feel the same emotional devastation he had caused her. But something unexpected began happening along the way. As Electra spent more time with RJ, the line between strategy and reality started to blur. RJ treated her with kindness, defended her when people questioned her intentions, and trusted her completely. His genuine belief in her slowly began to chip away at the emotional walls she had built. What started as a calculated act of revenge was turning into something far more complicated. This created a powerful emotional conflict within Electra. She was suddenly standing at a crossroads. One path meant continuing the revenge plan, marrying RJ and finishing what she started. The other path meant letting go of her anger and allowing herself to embrace the possibility of real love. Meanwhile, Will Spencer wasn't sitting quietly. Determined to regain control, he began investigating Electra's actions. He revisited old messages, talked to mutual acquaintances, and even questioned people at Forrester Creations. His goal was simple: prove that Electra's engagement to RJ was built on deception. The tension exploded when Will finally confronted Electra directly. In a heated argument, he accused her of manipulating RJ and demanded she admit that the engagement was part of a revenge scheme. Electra didn't back down. She admitted that revenge had originally been part of her thinking, but she also reminded Will that his betrayal was what pushed her to that point. RJ, caught in the middle of all this drama, was forced to face a painful truth. The woman he had fallen for may have entered their relationship with hidden motives. Yet, when he looked back on their time together, he couldn't ignore the genuine moments they had shared. Now the big question hanging over everyone is simple but devastating. Can a relationship that began with deception ever turn into something real? As the story continues to unfold, viewers are left wondering which direction Electra will ultimately choose. Will she go through with the marriage and complete her revenge against Will? Or will she abandon the plan and pursue an honest future with RJ? For RJ, the stakes couldn't be higher. His belief in love, his trust in Electra, and even his place within the Forrester legacy are all on the line. And for Will, this situation may finally force him to confront the consequences of his own actions. As if that wasn't enough drama, the tension reached another boiling point during a tense dinner with the Forrester family. What was supposed to be a celebratory gathering quickly turned uncomfortable, which questions the speed of the engagement. Clearly worried about his son, Brooke tried to keep the peace, hoping love was truly behind their decision. But one quiet comment from another family member changed the mood completely. Once trust is broken, it's almost impossible to rebuild. Those words hit Electra harder than she expected. For the first time, she truly considered the long-term damage her revenge plan might cause. If the truth eventually came out, and deep down she knew it would RJ ever forgive her? And perhaps even more importantly, would she be able to forgive herself? Electra's shocking engagement didn't just hurt Will. It ignited a full-blown emotional war between love, revenge, and the powerful Spencer and Forrester families. Honestly, this storyline is pure soap opera gold. Watching revenge slowly turn into real feelings creates the kind of messy emotional drama that makes The Bold and the Beautiful so addictive. So now I have to ask you, do you think Electra actually fell in love with RJ, or is this still all part of her revenge plan against Will? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Bold and the Beautiful drama updates.